Hey everyone, it's Hanson back with another video. This time I'm gonna talk about day 2 of the main event and the Fantasy Challenge day 6. And let's get right into it. Guys, let's look at this. It haven't been the best time of my life this time. I've only scored like around 150-ish for my day 6 Fantasy Challenge. Hey Rocky 88L, hello. You're the first viewer, hey. And yeah, I just started the video anyway. So I'm gonna talk about day 6 and what we should focus on day 6. And this is my result for day 5 and this is my total score. I only score 150-ish. I think the top score for yesterday should be 200-ish. Yeah, it's a sad day. Fuck Liquid, man. I didn't expect them to play so badly. And okay, let's get right into day 5. And this is my picks for day 5 for the moment. Why do I pick this? I'm gonna pull out some statistics to support my choices. So this is where you get the group stage website. And I'll always do that and copy paste. I'll show you guys how I find all these things anyway. So we go to Tuesday and go to schedule. These are the teams that's gonna play today. You have to click review all so that you can see which team is playing. There's gonna be 8 teams tonight and all 8 teams are gonna play 3 games, 2 to 3 games. So this is also an easier fantasy challenge. It's not easy to predict who's gonna win the game, but it's easier for our fantasy challenge because we got 8 teams. So we want to focus on picking 5 different teams this time, the insurance way. At least we still get like 150 because of we're using the insurance tactics. But I know if I put XXS instead of mind control, I could have scored like around 200-ish points. This is a bad choice. I mean, Liquid is so bad yesterday. But today, can Liquid come back? I didn't use any Liquid card today because of their sad performance yesterday. No, Liquid. But I'm still pretty close to the top 100. I'm only short of like less than 50 score to get in the top 100 global. And I mean, you don't want to compare to the last one, you want to compare to the top one, okay? So this is how far I am. It's about 100-ish score. And this is one page we want to look at, and the second page will be Google, and you just type fantasy points. So click fantasy points Dota 2. And it'll bring you to this page and click the fantasy tracker. This is what I use. Split this page up to 2 page. So this way it's easier for you to look into the stats and make a decision yourself, okay? This video guide, remember, this video guide is to help you to make your own decision. But if you want to go with my picks, it's okay, but at your own risk. So what we want to do is we want to get the average score high to low, and then we click the roll twice as well, so we get a view that what's going on right now. Okay, so in total score from high to low, like the supports are scoring way higher than all the cores this year. There are 4 supports, and if you go to average score, there's 5 supports that outscore everyone else, which is surprising. Like it's never happened. It's always the core that outscore the supports. But now we want to look in the 8 teams and pick the best card for today's prediction. So we have 8 teams, right? We have a lot of teams to look into. It's gonna be confusing. So you want to pick 2 supports, 1 offlane, and 2 cores. So now I've picked teams in solo. Why do I pick them? Is because number 1 scorer is still teams no matter if they win or lose this game against LFY, I think most probably they're gonna lose to LFY, but who knows? Because yesterday, it's all about the bloody underdogs. Okay, they shouldn't be called underdogs in the main event because these players are actually the top 16 teams in the whole world. So these guys deserve to be, any of this team deserve to get the to be the winner of the grand finals. Okay, so do not underestimate any of this team from the lesson we learned yesterday. Yesterday was sad. I can go back to my bracket for a bit. I actually failed the first two and got the bottom three right. And IGV actually lost to DC because our bet went out of control. We'll go into that a little bit later. We want to focus on the fantasy cards first. Paste the fantasy points I'm referring to. Just go to Google and type fantasy points, Dota 2, and you get it. You don't need the link. Or it's easy. Just type fantasy points in Google and you get that. Alright, and now oh my god. So okay, no matter what, I think TNC, even if they lose today's upper bracket, teams is still gonna be the highest no matter what. Okay, so we go for teams. Teams have helped me score the highest on day 3 as well, scoring 143 score, which is really good. This is my highest score throughout the event, and I don't think I will have any regrets picking teams. Miposhka is doing well even in really bad games. These are the two best supports that I can get for now. I don't mean other supports are bad, but by looking at the statistics from high to low in the supports role, you can see teams is by far the highest and no one comes even close to him. So pick teams. This will be right. Okay, the predictions of who's gonna win could be wrong, but teams is gonna score the highest, no doubt, I think. Okay, this is my opinion. They might score very bad today, but I mean, what is a better way to pick your fantasy card? I think we go for, and we feel day 1 in the main event is because we go with our heart, and we think Liquid and EG is gonna pull off because we really support this team full-heartedly. But you know, coming into the event, we can see that IG and Newbie is as strong as them, but we just don't want to believe. We just don't want to go with our brain. We went with our heart, but this time we're gonna go with our brain. So by going with our brain, we look at statistics. Newbie is the second, IG is the third. Okay, third highest support is Boboka. But out of this top 3, only TNC will be in today's match, so do not pick Newbie or IG. So the next one that's the highest in the groups that's gonna play out today is gonna be VP Solo. Solo will be a good card as well. So I pick VP and teams because they're the 2 highest. And then next will be Yepzor from Secret, but Team Secret's performance have been inconsistent throughout the tournament. Yeah, same thing you realized today. And hopefully your chat is on the screen as well. Is your chat at the screen? Yeah, I try to put in the chat in the screen, but I think it's in the wrong location. It's blocking the view, eh? Is it blocking the view? It's not too bad, right? I want your chat to be in the video as well, because this video will be recorded. So throw any questions. But first I'll go through why do I pick these cards. Okay, so now I've talked about the supports. Why do I go for them? Because they're top 2 highest, and the 3rd highest will be Yepzor, but his inconsistent performance throughout the tournament could be scary, could be a bit risky to pick his card. But if you're a Yepzor fan, go for it. I'm a Yepzor fan actually, but I just don't want to go with my heart this time. This time I'm gonna go with my mind, my brain, what I'm thinking. That's logically right now. My heart thinks Yepzor is going to play very well today. but I'm not gonna go with my heart. 170 points for yesterday. That was good. Like, I mean, the top scorer for yesterday is only like 200-ish, to be honest. Because the highest score yesterday is 1900, and now it's only, no, it's not even 2100. Okay, so anything above 150, in my opinion, is a good score. So 170 is good. So the maximum score you will score like throughout the main event could be around 200-ish or 250 max, in my opinion. So 170 is not too flimsy. Not too flimsy. 140 is actually quite good. Very close to mine. Mine is 148. I don't like it, but hey, no worries. We're getting stronger and stronger throughout the event. I mean, fantasy challenge. We're getting better and better anyway. Okay, so today, for me, if you guys want to go with your heart, go with your heart. Nothing's wrong with that. I just don't want to go with my heart anymore. I'm pissed off of the bad performance that Liquid and EG gave us yesterday. They're so disappointing. The way they play is so shit. So today I'm not gonna put any Liquid or EG card. Although they're both playing. I mean, they might have a good comeback today because they're angry because they lost in the winner's bracket yesterday. They might be angry and they might pull out something different. So it comes down to who outdrafts the other one first. And okay, let's move on and go to the offlaner. Why do I pick Inflame? I think his English name is Inflame. Chinese name is Jianlai. So I'm Chinese, so I can read his name. So this Inflame guy, okay, let's go down to, so I've grouped them by average and role, right? So we go down to offlane. Okay, this is, offlane is easy because you can see all of the offlaner in one page. Highest 12.5, lowest 8.6. So we want to focus on the top 3 again by statistics that for the team that's playing today. Number 1, Inflame. Number 2, TNC, SamH. And number 3 will be EG's Universe, okay? 11.8 for Universe. SamH is 12.3. Inflame is 12.5. Why not pick a Chinese team today? LOL, I lead you guys to dust. Yeah, true. I fell on the main event day 1 because Liquid fucked up big time. I mean, no one expected that, right? GG Liquid loss. Do you guys want the chat, your chat to be a bit bigger? I can make it a little bit bigger. So, is that better for everyone to see? Let's make it bigger so everyone can see the chat. Anyone that's viewing the recording later can see your chat as well on the screen. Yesterday's matches were nightmare. To be honest, not so bad in the loser bracket. I got most of them right. But in the winners bracket is a freaking nightmare, to be honest. Yes, it's a nightmare. I didn't expect. If today, if LF1 and LGD wins today's match, it will be all Chinese team securing their top 6 position. This is top 6. Do you guys understand? This is top 6. They've already secured their top 6 position. I didn't expect. Oh no, I didn't expect EG and Liquid to be in the lower bracket, man. It's just crazy. It's a crazy night yesterday. Oh my god, my heart just broken in game 3 when Liquid versus IG. Okay, let's move on to the fantasy first. Let's conclude this and then we go and then we talk about the bracket and yesterday's games later in the video. This is gonna be a long video for you guys. We're gonna have a long discussion tonight because I think everyone is heartbroken for what happened yesterday, and we're gonna discuss about what we're gonna do today and what we're expecting, and I really appreciate everyone that's in my channel right now, giving your thoughts. LGD maybe. Okay, let's look at LGD maybe. Okay, that's a good question. Throw back any question for the fantasy cards right now. LGD maybe will be. We'll talk about the cores. Should we go into the cores now, or have we concluded the offlane? So offlane, I'll repeat one more time. Inflame, SamH, and Universe are the top 3 scorer. The 4th one will be Kizu. If you want to look into top 5, top 4 will be Kizu as well, including with 11.8, and as well as Goshtik from Team Empire scoring 11.8. But we want to focus on the top 3. We want to like make the choices a bit smaller, like just to focus on the top 3. Why not LGD forever course? Okay, so this is the thing. In the beginning of the video, I've talked about the insurance tactic we're gonna use today. So there's 8 teams playing equal games today. So 8 teams are have an equal chance to play 2 or 3 games and score the highest, right? So we don't know who's better. Like from the main event yesterday, the conclusion is any underdogs can beat the best team in the group stage. So VP might beat LGD, and TNC might beat LFY today and kick them to the lower bracket. Who knows? They're the underdogs. They're the top scorer. So everyone's focusing on the highest scorer in the group stage. So like Liquid is totally outdrafted yesterday. So we want to separate our investments into different, spread it out so that we don't lose out everything. Why Rezo? Okay, so we're gonna pick 5 different teams. This is a tactic we're gonna use tonight. 5 different teams, 5 different players, right? So why do I choose Resolution? That's a good question. Why not maybe? Maybe is a good core, I think. You can use maybe if you want to. There's not bad to pick maybe. Lower brackets, because I think one of the matchups will be 2-0, so it's very risky to put players from lower bracket. But yesterday, surprisingly, lower brackets are doing better than the teams in upper bracket. Okay, why do I choose Resolution? Let me answer this first. Why Rezo? Rezo has the highest score. As the highest score in my course fantasy card, outscoring Sumel, outscoring Anna, outscoring mid one. See, so look at Rezo's score. His score is 128. He's like the highest score core player. So, and from the statistics, let's look at the core now. Let's talk about the core. Why do I choose Rezo and mid one? Okay, let's go into the cores. So this is the core starting here, starting Abed from high to low, right? So the highest top scorer is Abed amongst all the cores in average score. We don't talk about total score because they have total 1 extra game. But today we're going to only focus on the 8 teams that are playing. So Abed's card is not viable tonight. And the first top scorer is mid one from Team Secret. Second highest will be Team Empire Resolution. And the third will be Raven from TNC. And Cuckoo falling behind in the 4th place. LFY Monet in the 5th place. Very close to Cuckoo and Raven. So, but the highest will be 7.3 mid one and 17.3 Rezo. So these two are the highest scorer in the cores in fantasy points. We want to play the fantasy coins the right way. So it doesn't mean the team that's gonna win tonight's match will score highest, if you understand what I mean. But the cores that can have less death, more creeps, more GPM, more chem stack, and more first blood, like all these things. Look at, if you go back to let's not look about yesterday. It's a disaster. Let's look at this. Okay, day 3. Look at their score. Look at their score and then judge by yourself. Like, why do we pick these scores? Because they are the one that can score really high fantasy points. And Renzo is doing very good yesterday throughout the group stage, and I think Renzo is overall just a good player in fantasy score. TNC Raven is a good choice. I have no doubt for that. Any of the top 3 will be good. Yeah, you told me before shit can happen. Yes, and shit did happen yesterday. LGD maybe is a very strong card. Go for it. LGD, Forever Young, cores are good. Go for that. If you think they're gonna score higher than Rezo. But this is from the statistics that I got from third-party websites. If you don't know how to find this, just go to your Google and type fantasy points Dota 2, and you can find a lot of third-party websites recording fantasy points. Go check it out yourself. Make your own decision. Any more questions about the fantasy cards? You have a feeling that upper black bracket will be 2-1 compared to a possible 2-0 in the lower bracket. I think both upper and lower bracket will be a very close match in today's event, because all 8 teams are very strong in my opinion. I think this 8 teams cannot be underestimated in any way. If you try and underestimate them, you will lose badly. And it depends on how you look into their previous game and try and outdraft your opponents. I mean, Liquid might lose today because they have been so predictable in the main event. They haven't been pulling out something new. I thought Kuro will pull out some new draft, but instead they pull up some shitty draft that lost them the upper bracket. So let's hope that Kuro can win tonight's match. I really, in my heart, I think Liquid's gonna win. I think Kuro is gonna pull up some good strats, but Team Secret, I don't know. It comes down to who outdraft Kuro and Puppy. They're like the dynamic duo from Navi last time. Why Empire? Oh no, you have to choose one card from each team, right? There's 8 teams. Just choose 5 different cards, 5 different teams, and pick one each. I don't want to pick Liquid or EG because of their bad performance yesterday. I mean, I'm so upset. By the way, is it possible to switch card between players? Send as a gift? No, you can't trade your cards. It's not tradable. Does it matter that I don't have gold card for Rezo Core? It doesn't matter, because if you look at the stats, here is only 5 to 20% extra. But if you pick the wrong card, you might get into trouble. If you know what I mean. So the right card can score higher than gold card. Sorry, the chat is going faster and faster. How about choosing? If I miss some of your chat, you can retype that again so I can read it. What has happened yesterday? Underestimate. Yeah, they underestimate. Not underestimate, but they were outdrafted. Like, they ban. I'll talk about the picks and bans later as well. I've have it in all of the things, like all of the details in my note yesterday when I watched the matches yesterday. Like, there's so many things to talk about. Kuro was outdrafted. Full stop. They banned all GH heroes yesterday. This is life. Yeah, this is life. Shit can happen. We just have to move on. And you know, do not feel upset because yesterday we have a bad prediction. No one thinks that Liquid's gonna lose yesterday's match anyway. The whole world, I think the whole world failed the first winners bracket. Okay, some people might get the second one right, but I think everyone will fail the first one yesterday. I think 99.99% is gonna fail the first prediction for Liquid against IG. EG against Newbie is a 50-50% chance, so any team could pull out, in my opinion. Pick TNC reward. Liquid have such a shitty draft. Yes, their draft is shit. They picked Lone Druid for no fucking reason. GH, Coddle, they won second match. Yeah, they won. Oh, the second match was beautiful, actually. That Coddle, that secret Coddle carry draft. Why not bet on Sumil show instead of Resolution? Because Sumil fucked up yesterday, okay? Sumil fucked up yesterday. I'm pissed off. I'm upset. I'm disappointed with Sumil and Miracle. That's why tonight we're gonna go for someone else. So, and here's the statistic that proves Sumil and Miracle is not the top two. The top two is Mid One and Resolution from statistics of Fantasy Point Tracker. Okay, so that's why I'm going for Rezo and Mid One. They're the top scorer. You can check this website for by yourself if you want. Miracle MK was so bad. Yeah, Miracle's, oh my god. I mean, no, it was actually a trap to let the enemies believe that Miracle's monkey was the core, but actually GH is the real core in that game because he's been farming the whole time when everyone's so focused on Miracle. So I think if Liquid wants to win today's match, they have to understand that everyone's going to focus Miracle because he is the heart of if Kuro is the brain of Liquid, then Miracle is the heart of Liquid. So, but they forgot about Matumba, man. So they're always letting Matumba farm and focus down Miracle. Every team has been doing the same shit over and over again. So what Kuro have to do is to make pretend like yesterday's second match, Liquid versus when Liquid versus IG, like the second match, let everyone pretend just pretend that Miracle is a main core and then focus on GH farm and then make a good comeback after 25 minutes. Burning Universe, Boboka and Kaka, that's a strong card, no doubt. Just put Miracle if you don't want your mom dead. Lol, it was outdraft. Yes, they were outdrafted. And not only outdrafted, they're outlane as well. Outlane, outdraft, and outplayed. But mainly because of the draft. Mainly because of outdraft. I say 50% because of outdraft. Miracle is a muscle. Matum is the heart. Yeah, Miracle is the muscle and Matumba Man is the heart. You can't see. Solo is the fifth one. Yeah, sorry the chat is blocking. I just want the chat to be obvious and should I make it a bit smaller? Let me adjust that. Is it blocking the way? Is that better? Is that better? I think that's better. Okay, so now we can see the chat as well. Sumil is actually good, but RTZ plays like a pussy, so Sumil can't do shit. Yeah, this is the adjustment EG is making. They're trying to focus on Sumil instead of RTZ. So RTZ is the bait carry, okay? Just like Miracle is the bait carry in the second game when Liquid versus IG last night. Mid one over Sumil and Miracle. Yes, because look at yesterday. They pissed me off. Their score is low as fuck. So if the captains don't come up with a special draft tonight, this guy will fail again tonight. Okay. That is why don't go for these two guys. That's my advice, but I could be wrong. Both of them might be really good. Like might be performing really good tonight. So because of these 5 guys that failed me yesterday, I mean this two is good. Boboka and Kaka is good. But you know the bad news is what? Both of them are not playing tonight. Boboka and Kaka do not use their cards because they aren't playing tonight. Sumil and Cuckoo is good. Is a good choice. I think it's a strong card. But they just piss me off so much. I'm not gonna pick them anymore. because Rezo gave me the highest score in my fantasy points, so I'm gonna pick Rezo, and mid one was like my highest card as well, so I'm gonna use mid one and Rezo, no matter they win or lose tonight. I think they're gonna give me really high score. That's my conclusion. If you have other thoughts, let me know. What about Ame and Monet? Yeah, they're very high in score. Monet is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 7 is Monet. Ame is like 10-ish. Sorry, my friend. Okay, Ame is here at the bottom. This is scoring from high to low. Keep that in mind. So let's start with the first core. Highest will be Abed, mid one, Anna, Rezo, and Raven, and Cuckoo, and Monet. I think the top 10 will be safe. Even Miracle is scoring quite high, but they fucked up. Paparazzi is high, but they're gone. Okay. RGV is gone. Paparazzi gave you 1591. Yeah, it does. RTZ Sumail cards. So by looking at this statistics, you make your own decision, okay, of what card you're gonna bet on. This is like gambling. These are the 8 teams you want to focus. Do not pick cards that's not in the 8 teams tonight. I think you're not able to pick them anyway. They'll block you. You don't want to put more than 1 card of the same team tonight. Yes, you don't want to put more than 1 card on the same team tonight, because if that team fucked up, your whole fantasy point just crushes. So we're going for, this is called the insurance strategy. Insurance strategy in fantasy point. Pick guys from different teams. So that's why I picked 5 different teams. Cuckoo and Raven, which one to go? Okay, if I look at the statistics, I'm gonna go for statistics, right? Raven and Cuckoo. Raven is a bit higher than Cuckoo, 17.2 and 16.7. You decide who's going to score better tonight. Would I still pick teams if he doesn't have Watts Planet over Crit with Watts Planet? Okay, that's a good question. Brett Masardo. Let's go back. If your card have Watts Planet, always go. Let's look at the score, okay? For the first day of main event, okay? How much do you score with Watts Planet? 11. That's the score. So 11 is a very high score. So go with the card that you have with Watts Planet. That's the highest. In second highest will be Rune Scrap for supports. Liquid is not a TI team, it's not about draft. LOL. Haha. Go for Raven. Yeah, I would say if I were you, I'll go for Raven instead of Cuckoo. But Cuckoo have really good performance throughout the group stage as well. Both of them can outscore each other. That's a big possibility. If you're a TNC fan, go for anyone, but don't pick 2 TNC cards because they might fail badly against LFY. I mean, there's a big possibility any of these teams can be out of the upper bracket, even out of the tournament. And I feel sad for the 4 teams that lost the tournament last night. I feel really sad. Execration went out. C9, Sama's gone, the funny guy. Infamous is gone. And IGV Paparazzi, I would see more plays from him. I would love to see more plays from Paparazzi, but he's gone. So let's put on our sunglasses. Let's put on our sunglasses and cry for the beloved teams that have lost yesterday's match. And we have to move on with our life. Whoever's dead is dead. Whoever is gone is gone. We have to move on day 2 and predict and get the highest fantasy points as much as possible to move in the top 100 tomorrow. Okay, we'll be there tomorrow in the top 100 seat. How many level compendium do I have? I have 2020 compendium level and almost 400 commands for some reason. And I've got all the gold player cards. That's why I only need to choose. I have all the player cards, all gold except for Afu. If you guys are new to my channel, I did show all this in my previous video anyway. But if you like videos like this, if you like discussions, subscribe to my channel and we'll talk about it every day. I'm gonna go live every day just to talk about the main event and also about my fantasy cards and the tactics you should use. Okay, remember insurance tactics. Pick 5 players from different teams. Do not pick that players from the same team. Do I think TNC can win higher than 6th place this TI? I do. Actually, you know, I have a feeling TNC is gonna beat LFY and secure the upper bracket tonight. I got a feeling that TNC is gonna beat LFY and VP is gonna beat LGD, and both of my predictions are wrong. Could be wrong. I have a feeling because LFY have been performing too well in the group stage. Everyone will be watching their replays and try to outdraft them in the upper bracket. Even the teams are in the lower bracket are prepared to play against LFY or TNC. I mean, especially LFY. Anyone that's gonna face them next will watch their replay and try and outdraft them in every way and outplay. Troll Arteezy. Oh my god, do you guys even think Arteezy can make it in the highest? From statistic wise, Arteezy is not even close to the top 10 fantasy score core players. Arteezy is scoring like 13.4, whereby the highest is 17.4. Abed. Highest is still Abed. LGD, what was that question? LGD maybe is Somnus. Yes, LGD maybe is Somnus. Somnus is maybe. I don't know why he changed his name. Probably some Chinese feng shui thing. Kazoo is okay. Kazoo, the offlaner are pretty close on the score, so I think any offlaners could be okay. See, this is the score for offlaners. You can see all of them in one page from high to low. Highest is 12.5, and with every team in today's game, I think the lowest will be newbie, KP. So do not go for KP. He's not a top high score offlaner, but you know, LFY Inflame is good. You see, Sam H is good. Universe is good. So this is Inflame. Actually, I picked the top scorer because this is about fantasy points. It's not about who wins the game, but who scores the highest in this round. Army LGD carry, 20% death and kills. What do I think? 20% death and kills. Let's look back at the death is only 6.9. Kills is only 9.3. The highest 9.3 is high. Kills are high. Team fight is high for the cores, and rune scrap is very high as well, and stuns. This is the card you want to focus. Stuns, rune scrap, team fight, kills, crit score, and GPM is very low in the fantasy score. If that gives you an idea what to pick. Even like if you look at Rezo, tower kills has the highest score. Rune scrap is scoring 18, and kills is very high as well. So if you can predict the kills of which core can kill more, you will score higher. I think Rezo is going to kill a lot. Roshan Dota, killing is everything. So they're going to jump on every hero and kill them. So I think Russian Dota is, yeah, and mid one is always focused on kills as well. So they're good killers. So they're gonna score very high, in my opinion. Oh, you can. You have to click this when you go to the main event day 2. To see who's in the lower bracket, you need to click this reveal all. Otherwise, it will be like that. But if you click this reveal all, you will see every team that's gonna play tonight. So these are the only 8 teams that's gonna play tonight. Kazu offlane is good. Yes, offlane are pretty close. The highest, they're scoring about 10-ish to 12 score. So it's very close. You can pick any offlaner. Any offlaner can outplay any offlaner tonight, in my opinion. They're gonna not be too far. So the focus is not the offlaner now. The focus is the supports and the cores, because they are the highest scorer. These two are the world top scorer right now, and these two are the world top core scoring right now, from statistics. Okay, so now we have an idea how to check support, offlane, and cores. Let's just group them by high score instead of row. Okay, total score. This is high to low. You can see higher support and core players. This is the world highest by total score. And if you click average, this is the world highest, grouping by their average score instead of their rows. So you can see the supports, the top support and the top core scoring. And given that they have so many shitty games in OG, like they have so many failed games, but they're still scoring high and standing high. So Anna is a good card, even if they lose. So many Indians here, lol, including you. Lol, we're all the same, man. Indians, Chinese, you know, whites, Asians, we're all the same. Should you recycle cards of the eliminated team? Okay, this is a good question. You should recycle all your cards for the team that has already been eliminated. You should recycle them, because I got all gold cards. I have no worries for this area. But for the teams that are already eliminated, execution, for people out there who doesn't have enough gold and silver card, execution, C9, OG, oh man, no, not OG, Infamous, and IGV, recycle the whole team and get new cards for your player cards, so that you got a higher chance of getting gold cards and silver cards for other players. Yabzo gold, solo silver. That's okay. Yeah. It actually doesn't really matter that much if your card is gold or silver, but it matters more when you pick the right player. You're gonna score higher with a blue card than a gold card that's a wrong player. So make your own choice. We are Earthling. Yeah, we're Earthling. We're all humans. We make mistakes. We are evil sometimes, but we are nice sometimes, you know. We are all human beings. We make mistakes. Like shit. Like Liquid make mistakes, EG make mistakes. And now here they are. But do not worry, for those who have copy and paste my prediction, do not worry, because Liquid might make their way up to the grand finals and secure the first seed anyway. Because if you look at the rules, if you look at the bracket prediction rules here, 3 to 4 is 500 points, 5 to 8 is 2,000 points. We're not so far to 5 to 8 now. I've got 3 right, so I need 2 more predictions correct, and I get 2,000 points. But if we can score 5,000 points, that's good. So we still have a chance to get more points, but it might be another set video live stream tomorrow when I come online again. I might fail all my predictions again. Who knows? You recycle all your eliminated teams and got 2 gold cards. Good for you, Aditya Chauhan. That's good. Where am I living? I'm living in Australia, Perth, right now. Perth, Australia. Recycle them, buy normal pack or premium pack. Get premium pack. If you have if you have 50 dust, go for premium pack, because premium pack give you 4 silver card and 1 gold card, whereby the normal pack only gives you 4 blue cards and 1 maybe silver or maybe gold. So if you recycle it for the premium packs, you get better cards for sure. What is my MMR? My MMR is lower than my commendations. I have yeah, my MMR games has not been really successful lately. I've been losing every game. So it went from my highest solo MMR was 4.2. My lowest was 1.7 MMR. So I'm lower than most pro players out there. But my comments is higher than my MMR. How can this be possible, right? This is not this is not human. I feel stupid. Like, I have higher comments than my MMR. Shout out to your fans in Philippines. Yeah, shout out to the Philippines. Let's hope TNC will have a good game today. You know what? I don't want all the Chinese team winning. I actually wish TNC and VP can win tonight, so that we have some Chinese, some Pinoy pride, you know, some Russian pride. No, we don't want everything to be Chinese. If LF1 and LGD win tonight, there will be 4 Chinese fucking teams in the upper bracket. That's so boring, Chinese Dota. You know, all Chinese will be so boring. 3.2k only. Yeah, I didn't do well in this patch. I don't actually blame, you know, Kuro for making a bad draft yesterday, because this patch is so hard to draft. Thanks, Gaben. Yeah, every time they release a new patch, sometimes if the patch favors my position or my hero, I can play a lot better and get up in the MMR ladder. But if those patch doesn't favor my heroes, my MMR will drop drastically. And it depends on what teams I get in my pops, right? If you go solo MMR and get 5 Putang in a mall team, you know, you just fail. Or in Indian, they say Chutiya teammates, Putang in a mall teammates. How can you win the fucking game? You're 5.6k MMR. Good for you, Shavench. Good for you. Keep it up, man. I want to get to. We should all get to 6k MMR. Anything below 6k are all noobs. So I'm not even close to calling myself a pro MMR player. Best one should be. Last year Chinese team, Shadow Shaman sit more than 5 minutes in the trees just to put his ulti on tower. So fucking boring. Yeah, we don't want a Chinese Dodo, okay? It's so fucking boring. We want something exciting. Like, I like Russian Dodo, and you know, like Korean, like when there's MVP, it used to be so fun to watch because they're constantly ganking and shit, but they're over ganking. So you need to have a little bit of balance between farm and ganks and team fight to make the whole like game interesting, if you know what I mean. We don't want it to be a shit ass farming Dota. We don't want to be all ganking but no farm Dota. Like that's weird. Show my August 7 score. Sure, August 7. Ta-da! Probably the lowest score in the world, but never mind. We try hard today. We have to try hard tonight. Yeah, I show that Dolan Duck. Your Russian Dodo is fun to watch, yeah. I mean, Empire's game for tonight's match, I think this game will be fun to watch. I want to see how TNC can outdraft LFY, given that they're so strong in the group stage. Either team plays well tonight will be fun to watch. This team, because Virtus Pro is a fun team to watch, but if they fail, it's going to be a boring farming LGD game. But if Virtus Pro winning this game, it'll be a very exciting game to watch. Team Liquid versus Team Secret. This will be a fun to watch game as well, because Secret are have some crazy draft, and as well as Team Liquid. But given their bad performance last night, I think I think they'll pull the spirit up tonight and play better and try and outdraft Secret tonight. These two teams are pretty much unpredictable in their drafting and their laning stage. EG versus Empire. Empire is so fun to watch. Rezo is doing some crazy stuff. Miposhka as a position 5 is doing crazy shit as well. RTZ is the most boring to watch in this game, I think. But I think Sumel, Crit, and Universe still pull off something nice tonight. Let's just hope all the games are exciting. And all are 3 games. Then we got higher score for fantasy. IG really make good plays. Yeah, that's good. That's really true. But IG's not playing tonight, so I didn't use IG card. IG's not playing tonight. Remember that? No IG. Yeah, TNC might play Huskar. I hope to see some Huskar game and some Meepo game. But I'm not sure if any guy in TNC tonight is a Meepo player. But TNC can Cuckoo can play Huskar pretty well, in my opinion. Hey Jason Hong. You are on live TV right now. The whole world is looking at your chat right now. And this video will be recorded after the video. So your chat will be on YouTube forever. So say something nice. Say something, shout out to the people. Pinoy, shout outs to Pinoy, or shout out to the team you like. So people will be there. 141. And only 15 likes. It's okay. I'm a new YouTuber anyway. But I have so many requests to make predictions because I'm always like the top 100 every year. This year, I'm a bit short, but I think I can make it there. And I hope I can help you guys to make it to the top 100 seats with me tonight. But by releasing a guide like this every day, I might kill myself because people are predicting better than me right now. You guys might have better score than what I have. See, look at this score. It's so shit. Someone say they have like 170 score. Did someone just say fuck you RTZ? LOL. Keep in mind that this video will be recorded and will be uploaded to YouTube. It's actually auto recording right now. So after the video it will be saved on YouTube. Hey Ivilo. Thank you. Nice to see you here. Any more questions for the predictions? Or which card do you have? Or you have questions about your card? What the fuck? You guys have 160 plus? I only got like less than 150. What the hell? You got 185? What the hell? So after looking at my guide, you guys are scoring higher than me? Is that what you mean? I should stop making guides because I'll be failing to hit the top 100 this year. Because this guide is to help you guys to figure out like something better than me. I mean, if you guys can figure out some players better than me, go for it. EG Sumel or mid one in Universe LFY. Offlaner. LS5 offlaner. Yeah, it's good. 120 cause you put a goal maybe and go LGD and didn't play. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Only focus on the 8 teams, okay? How to score a very high score. I'm gonna repeat this one more time for the new viewers that just came in. There are 8 teams. Pick 5 different teams. Do not focus on one team. Okay? And only this 8 teams. Don't pick any players that's not playing tonight, okay? Don't pick any players from the teams that's not playing tonight. Keep that in mind. Double check your card and make sure all the players that you pick are the teams that's gonna play tonight. What can we do with our scores? We get companion points. Like we get points for battle pass so that we get higher level. The higher you score, it's here. if you check for click here and click more details, it will say here like how much score do you have. Top 10% fantasy team receive 16,000 points. Look at that. This is the reward. If you're top 25, you get 8,000 points. If you're the top 50%, you get 4,000 points. And on top of that, I think this score will be your points for your battle pass as well. So this is, if you get 2k points, you get 2 levels. So on top of that, you'll get all this. You get all this top 10%, top 25, top 50. I think we'll be top 10% for sure. Although we're not top 100, even if we don't hit top 100, we'll get top 10% because I do get that every fucking year. And I'm in the top 100 every year. Yeah, we made a big mistake yesterday. We learned from our mistake and we're not going to make the same mistake again tonight. The card stats also play some role on the score. You support kill stats that then it's useless even though it's gold, right? You do mean like blue, silver, or gold card? It doesn't matter what card you choose, but the player you choose is more important. The player you choose and the right player is more important than the quality of the card. Fixed predict card? What do you mean fixed predict? You mean the prediction bracket is fixed tonight? This one is not fixed yet. It will be locked in 4 hours. So make sure you do it right now. If you have different feelings for me for different players and teams, make your own choices. But if you don't have any idea who to pick, just copy and paste mine. It won't be the best. It might not be the best, but it won't be the worst. You're 1-4-4-3 right now. Don't worry. Just keep playing well. Just keep choosing the right cards and follow the guide, and then you'll be in the top 10 scorer and score 16,000 points. You want to be in the top 10%. That's it. How do I say chutia in Chinese? There's a lot of Chinese. Like, do you mean Mandarin or Malaysian Mandarin? Yeah, subscribe to my channel. I will be releasing guide like this every day, and you guys can join the live chat as well every day. At least until before the main event is over, and after the main event I'll probably do a conclusion as well, my feelings about this year's TI and stuff like that. Thanks for supporting me, man. Jason Hong, thank you. There's no such thing as junk items, Java Dota. I don't do giveaways yet, but because I think it's too troublesome. You have to add someone and wait for 30 days before you can trade someone. I think it's too troublesome. So for me, I'm doing some trading tips for you guys to teach you guys how to trade in the Steam market and make more money like I do, because I make all my money. I make all my money to get to level 2000 from Steam. I didn't spend any money from my pocket this year or any other year. It's all from Steam. It's free. So I have requests for making trading guides as well. If you haven't seen my trading guides, check out the trading guides in the link below. I do have it in the link below or in my channel. You can look at those. I just started doing trading guides so it's only a few. Hey, no worries, Java Dota. How much did I score yesterday? Okay, I scored less than 150. It's so bad. Mind Control and Miracle just fucked up my fantasy points. If I use XXS instead of Mind Control, I could be in here already. Fuck it. I'm just so angry. Who's my favorite team? My favorite team is actually Team Liquid. And that's why I predicted the teams to win is Team Liquid. Oh my god, they're not. This is not the highest band anymore. It's SK. This is Nyx. What the hell? At least I got 3 right here. I think in the end I'll get a few right as well. This one, GG. GG. I usually get like 10% right. At least 10 to 25% right in this prediction. And for the bracket prediction, I've said in my last video, I have never got this thing right. Every year, some team is gonna fucked up the whole prediction. Last year it was Wings that destroy the whole prediction. But fantasy points, I'm always top 100 in the world, so you can trust me in this one. You're all a bit bitter about yesterday, yes. I think everyone's upset except for the Chinese team. For the Chinese fans that supported IG and Newbie will be very happy. But other than that, teams that don't support or support, like I support half and half. I do love the Chinese team. I just favor Liquid and EG a bit more. And I feel very sad for them to drop to the lower bracket. And I don't want to see Chinese Dota here anymore tonight. But they are the stronger team in the group stage, no doubt. But let's hope some miracle happen. Like TNC, Pinoy Pride can pull up something special tonight, and some Russian Pride can pull up something special tonight, and we don't have a full Chinese Dota later. What do I think of picking Universe? Why am I not choosing players from EG and Liquid? Look at this, my friend. Whoever asked that question, look at this score. Do you still want to choose EG and Liquid tonight? Do you think they're gonna play better tonight after yesterday's performance? I don't think so, man. They just broke my heart. I'm heartbroken by those two teams. That's why I go for these two. Universe offlaner is good. I've talked about that in the earlier of this video. Universe is good, but this guy is just the highest offlane scorer from the fantasy points. So keep that in mind when you're picking your fantasy cards. You don't want to pick the winning team. That's not your main focus. We're not focusing on the winning team tonight when you're choosing our fantasy points, fantasy cards. But we want to choose the highest scorer for fantasy points. That's what gives us the advantage to make into the global top 100. You're gonna trust Liquid again tonight? Cool. I'm cool with that. I mean, they might score better tonight. I mean, I have good miracle card scoring. Maybe not miracle, but someone from Liquid scoring quite high, I think. My internet's lagging a bit, or is it just Dota 2? This is not opening for some reason. You agree with Universe? Yeah, Universe is a strong card, I think, for tonight. Go for Universe. If you favor Universe more, yes. There's not so much different points for the offlaner anyway. In your opinion, yes, you think they purposely dropped to lower bracket to play with team they are more familiar with and saving their best draft strat for final stage against Chinese. I don't think they save anything. But they're just too overconfident with their draft because of their good performance in the group stage. They didn't really focus on how to outdraft IG. Instead, they're just focusing on how they're comfortable playing with. That's why Liquid got outdrafted and dropped to the lower bracket. This is what happened yesterday for Team Liquid. They didn't have any pocket strat saving for later, but they just fail. They just fail in playing in their comfort zone, because IG actually studied them well and outdrafted them yesterday. This is my conclusion for what happened yesterday. What can you put in place of mid 1? Because you don't have mid 1 card? Okay, that's a good question. I'll try and help you out. Okay, so if you look at the statistics of cores, first one is Abed. Mid 1, do you have... But Abed's not playing tonight, so you don't want to use Abed card. But do you want to use anyone in the top scoring here? This is top from high to low. So if you have Team Empire Rezo, go for Rezo. If you have Raven, Cuckoo, Monet, No One, Merkel, maybe, all these are the top high scorers. So pick your choice. Yeah, only their draft only Priors, Matu, yeah, and Miracle. Too little choice. I mean, the second draft was beautiful. Like GH came out with a Coddle that turned the game around after 25 minutes of farm getting the Aghanim Scepter. That was a beautiful comeback. Hey, Ivolo, you're Ivo Dota from Twitch. Hey, thanks. And I do Twitch streaming for casual Dota. So after this recording, I'll go back to Twitch and play Dota games, because I don't want my Dota games to be recorded. It's kind of shitty right now. My predictions is best on YouTube. So far I'm the highest scorer right now. For the rest of the YouTuber I know, Good Boy is my friend. Good Boy, I think he scored less than me. You guys know Ice, right? Ice released a video yesterday, and he's scoring less than me as well. So I have higher score than Ice and Good Boy, the two YouTuber that I know that's doing predictions on YouTube. If you go to Google and type TI7 predictions, you get a few videos. Click on those, and you'll see I'm actually the highest at the prediction bracket right now. For fantasy, I don't think I'm the highest, but I'm pretty high. Almost close to top 100 for the moment. So there it goes. There's your answer for Sharpnel. You actually beat me yesterday. Good, man. Ivo Dota, or Ivelo now in YouTube. Ivelo, I actually, you know, this guide is to help you guys to score higher than me. You know, it's not to just tell you to copy and paste what I'm choosing, but to help you guys have something to think about before choosing your card, because you might have a different gold card or silver card that has a better stat. You know, even with the same card, if you're using Rezo card, I'm using Rezo, but you have stats that have higher stats than me, you can win me anytime. Friend requests on Steam. My Steam friend list is so small, I can't add any more people. I'm so sorry. But you guys can add me up on my other social media. Is in the link below, and it's in my YouTube channel as well. So you can check out my Steam group. I do have a Steam group. If you guys are wondering, I do have a Steam group. Is a clan. It's called God. So you guys can join this group if you want. It's free for everyone to join. I haven't been posting anything new lately because I'm more focused on the main event and YouTube for the moment. I'll try and post something new soon. So it's God stands for Gamers of Dota. So DotaGodTV actually is Gamers of Dota TV. Actually, I want to call it GodTV, but then people won't know this is a Dota channel, right? So it's Gamers of Dota actually. So I add a Dota there in front so that people know this is a Dota channel. GodTV is actually a Dota channel. So it's Gamers of Dota TV. So it's for any gamers that enjoy Dota or likes Dota. Like, you can join this as well as my Facebook fan page. I do have a fan page in Facebook for people who love Facebook. I don't really do a lot of Facebook. I just post new videos up so that you guys can catch up with it. Hey Dexine, thank you for supporting, man. I only have 370 subs. You know the crazy thing is I only have 90 subs yesterday. So yesterday the prediction video went viral and then I got 300 subs. I actually have that and then 100 subs one day ago. So I hope this channel will grow slowly and I can help you guys out slowly throughout the TI event. Liquid GH, good bet for support. Yes, Liquid GH is good for support. I think GH is actually the high scorer as well for average score. Let's go for support. Where's GH? So this is support scoring from high to low. Where's GH? GH scoring pretty low at 12.5. Don't go for GH in my opinion. Go for, I mean GH have good play, but he's not the highest scorer in fantasy points. These are the top fews that you want to focus on. You see the highest is 20 and GH is only scoring 12.5. So this is, I think he's a good player. He might outscore the rest of the supports tonight. Who knows? But I think it's safer to go for Teams and Kaka because they're the highest score throughout the whole event. So look at the top few supports that has the highest fantasy score, because the fantasy challenge is not who we support, instead is who will make the highest score for you guys. Miracle easy game against Secret. Could be. They could fail because people have been starting Liquid's draft lately, unless Kuro come up with something new. So it's the mastermind against the mastermind. Kuro against Puppy. Who will win in the drafting and laning stage? Who will plan out better than the other? The old teammates that's gonna fight together. It's like if you guys watch Naruto, it's like Naruto and Sasuke is gonna have a big fight tonight, and who's gonna win? Who knows? Newbie is strong this year. Oh yeah, you can use newbie card. I don't have any newbie card. Oh no, newbie is not playing tonight. Newbie is playing tomorrow, I think. So do not use newbie card tonight. Do not use newbie card. Hey Roman Temeng. 4 hours remain for predict. Yeah, I'll stay here and chat with you guys a bit. Any questions? Just ask me. Any question about your card that you're gonna pick tonight, or any questions about anything about Dota? We can discuss about that. Am I sure about solo? I'm not sure about solo, but he's the highest. He's one of the highest. Look at this. Solo scoring 17.5. He's the second highest for the teams that's gonna play tonight. Top one is Teams. Surprisingly, TNC Teams is scoring highest, and the second highest is nowhere close to his average score. So go for Teams. Go for solo. VP or LGD? They're both good. I think they're both gonna score very high tonight. What do I think is a good idea putting maybe or Ame? Use maybe, not Ame. Maybe is good. I did that. Someone asked me the same question earlier in this video as well. So maybe is higher, Ame is lower. Ame is 15.5. Maybe is 16.1. So it's a bit higher than Ame. But Ame might be outperforming maybe tonight. We never know. But this is from statistics that we can see, from something we can judge their performance with in fantasy score. help you about offlane. You don't have LGD card. Okay, look at the offlane chart here. These are the top to low in offlane. You can see every offlaner in one page. Choose the highest one, highest card that you have. Yeah, and game time as well. Who's gonna have a longer game? Who's gonna have a shorter game? I don't know. I don't know. It looks like everyone's gonna have a long ass game tonight. Unless one team just crazily kill the other team immediately. If you can predict which team is playing a longer game, go for that. Because I can't tell which team has a longer game than the other. No one's gonna give up tonight's match. I don't think anyone's gonna call early GG. I don't think so. At least, especially in the upper bracket, no one's gonna call GG early. They're gonna fight until the throne is gone, or no one has buyback, and until the other team's pushing the throne. Same for the lower bracket. No one's gonna call early GG because whoever calls GG is gonna get out of the tournament. Three games doesn't matter. Best of 2 games. The score counts. Yeah, I heard someone actually posted a message in my previous video that I've done yesterday, saying that they're only going to take top 2 out of 3 matches. So for today, we're not focused on teams that are going to play 3 matches, but the longest game. If you can predict a 2-hour game, let's say if one of these team plays a 2-hour game, you're going to have the highest score. Yeah, it's impossible to know who's going to do better, who's going to play longer tonight. But this is the strategy here. You guys who just came in just now, keep this in mind. Okay? Pick teams, 5 different teams. From any of the 8 teams tonight, pick 5 different teams. So this is the insurance tactic that we're using. That score me 570 score on day 3. Okay? This is the best tactic ever. So stick to this tactic. Pick 5 different teams and 5 different players that have different strength and weakness. Yeah, or if you can predict in more detail, like maybe this mid player is gonna outplay this mid player, or this VP mid is gonna outplay LGD, then go for that mid. If you feel like that. Yeah, see your passion. Yeah, this is a long ass video. Like it's okay. Just discuss anything or any questions. Did I miss any questions that I didn't solve? The battle pass system in the upcoming majors. We don't know yet. We don't know what will happen in the next major, because every year they have been changing. This year, this is the details you want to go through, and this is the high score rewards. If we make it to the top 10, we'll get a lot of battle points. This is where we're aiming, but if we fail, I think we'll still make it into top 25 anyway. So we won't be the last. Following my guide, you won't be the worst. You're probably not the top 100, but you won't be the worst, and probably making into the top 100 as well. I have so many viewers say they score higher than me yesterday. That just making me really happy. That means my guide is helping you guys getting a good score. I'm still is this my final predict? Oh no, this will be my final predict, yes, for today. And tomorrow I'll do another prediction for like this tomorrow with discussion as well. Miracle Rezo, Inflame teams and solo. Miracle Rezo, Inflame teams and solo. Yep. That's good. That's one card different from mine. So the first choice will be Miracle instead of mid one. Puppy is solo. Okay, let's look at the stats. I feel Solo is going to score higher than Puppy. Solo has a 17.1 fantasy score average, and Puppy has 14.7. Who do you think will score higher tonight? Solo or Puppy? Good question. I like that question. Anyone who has any other questions about the cards that the cards that's in your hand that you're not sure which one to pick, ask me. Yeah, picking Miracle yesterday is a disaster. That's why a lot of people keep asking me, why aren't you picking Miracle or Sumail tonight? Because they fucked up. They make me so sad. It's not angry, but it feels really sad. Picking this three, if I pick Chinese teams instead of Western teams, I could have been in the top 100 today. I mean, obviously, I'm just 100 score-ish difference from the top one. So I'm already here if I pick all Chinese teams. So today I'm gonna mix around some Chinese, some Russians, some Pinoys, some more Russians, Malaysian, Chinese, mid one. Ramsey or Resolution? Rezo. Scores higher than Ramsey. Just tell me LGD or TNC who will win. You mean LFY and TNC? It doesn't matter who wins when you play your fantasy points. It doesn't matter who wins, but who scores higher there. It doesn't matter who wins. You still get high scores. Silver teams or gold Yapzor? Silver teams or gold Yapzor? It's a good question. I'll go silver teams if I were you. So this is the team score. 20. And Yapzor. Where the hell is Yapzor? Oh, Yapzor is here. 16.7. Teams is 20.5 average. Teams have a total of 327. Yapzor only have 284. So who do you want to pick tonight? Could be Yapzor outperforming teams, but I think teams is strong. Teams is a stronger card from statistics, right? We talk about. We want to judge by statistics, but who knows? XXS was the better offlane for yesterday's match. Yes! I wanted to change to XXS, but because I've made this video and I just want to stick with it and not change it, that's when things fucked up. But well, this is life. Shit can happen. Monet and RTZ go, is it as good? I say Monet is good, but RTZ is no good. Okay, let's look at the stats for Monet and RTZ. Monet is here, sitting on the top 10 cores. RTZ is at the bottom. RTZ is scoring 13.4. Monet is 16.6. Not saying that RTZ is a bad player, but he's just not as good at scoring fantasy points. Crit on Miposhka. Mid one or Sumail? Mid one. Sumail fucked up yesterday. See? Sumail fucked up. So go for mid one. That's my thinking. Crit on Miposhka is good support too. Yeah, if you don't have a solo, you can use Crit and Miposhka. Yes, they're both very good. Will no one do good? You told me. XXS. Yeah, I should have listened to you, man. Yeah, my bad. Will no one do good? No one's good. Yeah, no one's good. No one's one of the top. I think no one's way better than Arteezy, okay? So this is the core. No one's scoring. Depends on who you're comparing with. No one's scoring 16.5, but he's always in the top 10. Not say he's never in the top 5, but he's always in the top 10. I think he was top 2 yesterday, or top 2 the day before. Mid one is an asshole, but he scores very well in fantasy points, so go for mid. I'm not a fan of mid one, but for fantasy, he scores freaking high. No matter if he wins or loses the game, he's just a good fucking farmer. EG is not picking that kind of course that score much more points. They go for Visage carry. Yeah. Yes, you're right. RTZ is not playing a high scoring court, so don't go for RTZ. Do I know how did they calculate the average score in the fantasy tracker? Okay, go to your previous day, right? Or any of your previous day, and go on to your card. Just hover your mouse above the card. You'll see the scores. You see the scores there. They'll show you, so you know which one to prioritize on your next fantasy. Like for the course, it's tower kills, rune scrap, and kills. Deaths, you see. But for offlaner is more of stuns and team fight, right? This is the thing you want to focus. For teams, look at teams. One card score higher than my whole group stage yesterday. Fucking almost as like one day. One card equals my 1 day prediction. So observer watts plan is the highest you want to focus, see, on supports. This is how you check the stats. Look at Miposhka, 57.75. What the hell? Actually, Miposhka could be a better pick than Solo, in my opinion. Yeah, but I just don't want to focus on the same team. I just want to spread them out into different teams. One say he changed now in TI interview. He said he's less cocky. Do you believe him? I don't know. Maybe yeah, people change. Like Justin Bieber was an asshole before this, and now he's better. FN mid. FN is good. Yeah, go for FN if you want. I think. I'm not sure where does FN stand right now. Here, Team Empire. FN not the highest. He's scoring 15.3. There's better choices than FN. One card score equals to hold. Yeah, hold a score. So teams is a strong card. It is very strong. Rezo is a strong card. Justin Bieber is still an ass. Lol. You guys want to talk about the group stage? Or the playouts yesterday. Game 1 for Liquid versus IG is a disaster, man. Surprise Alchemy's last pick from IG actually destroys the whole Liquid lineup yesterday. That's how they lost the game. The game lasted about 30 minutes, but I think it's over around 20 minutes when Alchemist is so strong. Universe offlane. Yeah, Universe is a good choice. Go for Universe if you have a Universe gold card. Don't compare 6 gameplays versus 2 games. 6 gameplays versus 2 games. Yeah, this is the average score, not the total score. If you look at the total score, yeah, it might be different because they have more games. So we don't want to focus on the total score. We focus on the average score. That's the average score they have in every game. GH or Yapzor? Yapzor. Look at this. Yapzor scoring 16.7. GH is can't even find. I can't even find GH. GH is at the bottom, 12.5. Yapzor is 16.7. Any other questions? Dota is more predictable than life. True, life is even more unpredictable. if there is a 25% observer watts planet in the core, and the rest is like 20, 15, 10 in gold card, should I go for that one or silver one? Go for the silver one, which have better stats. Gold card really doesn't matter if you don't have the right stats. Today EG's match is easy and you think their card may score high for today? You think EG is gonna have an easy match against Team Empire? Are you serious? I don't think they're gonna have an easy match against Empire. You know why? Because Rezo is on fire, and Miposhka, they're crazy. Their playouts are so crazy. If you look at their games yesterday and in the group stage, they're crazy. EG's not gonna have a good time tonight. Yeah, if Yepzor gets his Rubik, it's gonna be a fucking good match. Depends on if Liquid first ban Rubik, Yepzor's gonna have a bad time. And Earth Spirit, Yepzor is a really good Earth Spirit player as well. I really love Yepzor as a player. I think this guy has so much potential. Can I show me my fantasy challenge on 8 August? Okay, this is what I picked. Click average point and then click roll. Yeah. If you want to see average and support together, this is how to do it. Just click average 2 times. High to low. Those are highest in this event in TI7. So you can see all this. High to low. You got Liquid and IGV wrong. The rest of the bracket is fucked by Liquid losing. Yes. But no worries. If we fucked up, it's okay. I said it in my previous video. Liquid might lose upper bracket round 1 because they got figured out by IG. And then Liquid's gonna fight their way up and still get the champion. So Liquid's probably they still have a chance to be the champion of TI. But we will see how they do tonight, because in the lower bracket, so this 4 teams here, whoever loses the match tonight will be eliminated, okay? And whoever's win the match will go to the next round. These two, whoever loses the match will only drop to the lower bracket and not be eliminated. So these teams have a higher chance. They're a bit more relaxed than these teams in the bottom. This is gonna be the fight of their life, man. No one's gonna save any strategy tonight for these 4 teams, so they're gonna fight for their life to move on to the next round, because the team that loses will be eliminated immediately. Universe Monet, they're both good. If EG again loses today, I will uninstall my Dota. No joke. Really? Really? I think EG will lose today. I think EG will lose to Team Empire. Team Empire is so strong. Liquid might lose also with against Team Secret. Team Secret came out really strong yesterday. And EG didn't have the best draft in this tournament. Seriously, their draft is so weak, and there's so many weaknesses that they can abuse. Fanboy at his best. Nah, yeah. I mean, I'm a fan of the players sometimes, but I'm not crazy like you. I don't uninstall my Dota because they lose a game. Do I think LFY will throw? I think LFY will lose to TNC tonight. Seriously, I'm serious. I think they'll lose to TNC because of yesterday's prediction. I think I'm gonna get everything wrong today. I think LFY is gonna lose to TNC and LGD is gonna lose to VP, pretty much. I'm gonna get all wrong in the upper bracket. So whoever that went the opposite way of my choice when I did my last video, I say I've never get this bracket right in my whole life. I'm always wrong. Last year was fucked up by wings. This year it might be fucked up by all the by TNC. Maybe TNC will just go and win the championship. Who knows? TNC looked strong yesterday. I mean the day before. Pinoy Pride, right? Yeah, Raven, creep score and GPM, no one GPM and tower kills, universe GPM and death, teams opt and chem stack, solo creep score and team fight. Yeah, that's some good combination. Milkshake, Dota, that's some good combination. Keep it that way. You want 24 million Echo Slam for Sumail? Yeah, that could happen. 24 million Echo Slam. That could happen this time. My prediction is not showing here. I got it right. I guess 24 to 25 million. If it stops under 25 million, I got this correct, man. 10 fucking levels. Was Chappie ever played in Dota in TI? I don't know. You have only blue card on teams, but if you put gold card on Kuro, which is better, blue or gold? I think teams is better. Teams, if you have teams card in blue, it's better than any other card. In my opinion. Kuro is also good. I'm not saying Kuro is bad, but Kuro has been underperforming. Look at Kuro's. Kuro has only scored like 15.5 and teams is scoring 20.5. He's scoring 25% more than Kuro. Unless your stats on your go card in Kuro is everything is above 25%, but that's impossible because the stats on your go card only give like a few stats, right? So only the green ones will benefit from the bonus. If you look at this, only the green ones are the benefits from the bonus, but the rest of the score is still going to be higher than Kuro, I think. Day 1 main event. No, less than 150. Your wife is watching. Lol. Will we see a $10 million mechanism heal? Maybe. Sumail gold card or Miracle gold? I don't know because Sumail failed so badly yesterday. Do you think Sumail is going to perform well today? Go for mid 1. Trust me, mid 1. I prefer mid 1 over Sumail and Miracle. Miracle and Sumail sucks balls yesterday. They have fucking 20 score. I think today mid 1 and Rezo is going to score so much higher. Yeah, Kuro just disappointed me yesterday. So bad. First game they were outdrafted by last pick Alchemist. I mean that's a surprise draft. Game 2 Kuro did very well with Koddle show. Koddle was like doing like the carry after 25 minutes. After farming for 25 minutes in the jungle. Game 3 they just IG just outdrafted them, man. Outdraft, outlane, outplay. Today's game will be which team against which team is here. These are the 8 teams that we're going to play in the main event day 2. And make sure you pick the cards for main event day 2 only. Wait, I need to pee. I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. Any other questions? How much did I get for the first day of main event? Less than 150. It was bad. Team Liquid fucked up my fantasy challenge. It makes no difference between gold, silver. Look at this. Okay, let me explain to you. Look at the green part. This is the bonus you get for the gold card. So it doesn't really matter if you have gold, silver, or blue. Just pick the right player for tonight. This is not tonight. This is yesterday. They fucked up. Can I show highest offlaner fantasy points? Yes. Highest player in fantasy points for offlaner will be Inflame from LGD Forever Young. LFY scoring 12.5, which is this guy with that Chinese name and an exclamation mark at the very end. If you guys don't know how to read Chinese, like, this is the only way to be. 2 Chinese characters with an exclamation mark. Your wife is Mavis. Shout out to Mavis. Is that how you pronounce her name? Shout out to your wife, Mavis. Monet and Raven is core. What do you mean Monet and Raven as core? You have those 2 cards. I think it's a good card. Yeah, this is scoring very high. Cores. Okay, cores start here. Here's Raven. Where's Monet? I can't even see Monet. It's probably at the bottom. Oh, Monet's here. Raven, Monet. Oh, they're next to each other. 17.2, 16.6. They're very strong. I'm Malaysian, Chinese, Singaporean, Australian. It's so complicated. I'm born and raised in Malaysia, so I'm a Malaysian Chinese. My race is Chinese. I'm not Korean. I'm not Japanese. But I like Japanese manga. I like Japanese anime like Naruto and Bleach. Can I, what's the question again? Can I show the game schedule? Yeah, this is the game schedule. 8 teams. Or if this is what you want to see. This is the bracket. Okay, this is the schedule. La Malaysian, yeah. No la. I got a few like English accents, like when I'm speaking English. When I speak to different people, I use different accent. It just change automatically. You're late on my live TV. Can I explain? Which one? Which one do you want me to explain again? Or this video is gonna be recorded anyway, so you can watch back later and see. Or if there's a lot of people that came in late, do you want me to re-explain the whole thing again? Okay, so this is I'll re-explain the main event day 2 again. Main event day 2, they're gonna be 8 teams today, and all the 8 teams are gonna play equal games, 2 to 3 games tonight, and what we want to do today for our fantasy challenge is to pick 5 different teams out of the 8 teams tonight. 5 different teams, 5 different players, okay, from different teams for a fantasy score. This is the insurance strategy. This is the best strategy we use throughout the event, giving us a high score like this. So this is the best strat, and stick to it. And if you're not sure which player to play, you can go to a website. It's called Fantasy Price Tracker. Just type Fantasy Points Dota 2 in your Google, and you have a tracker website, and just go into there and check it yourself, and you can see who's highest, who's lowest. So you don't want to look at a total score, you want to look at average, and then by role, sort out by role, so you know who's the highest score in support and who's the highest score in offlane and cores, so that you pick the right card and get the highest score. Putras Longo, yeah, I remember you. Welcome back to my channel. Malaysian Chinese, yeah. Alternatives? Or if you have any question about the cards you have now and you're not sure which card is better, just ask me on the stream. I'll try and answer you. Sorry man, I was late today because my girlfriend is playing Overthrow on my computer. And she wants me to help her cut some potatoes in the kitchen, so I was late today. What time do I generally stream live? I'll try to stream as early as possible, but sometimes I have, you know, in life sometimes shit happens. Like sometimes my girlfriend just needs me to kiss her a bit more before I start streaming, and I have to kiss her before I start streaming, because otherwise she won't suck my dick, you know. So I have to do what she wants in order to make her suck my dick. So that's generally how life is. It's hard. Life is hard. It's harder than Dota. Sam's highest point is 81.3. What is that high-low? Mayday Nvidia. Where did you get those stats? What's 81.3 and 23.3? I don't have that stats in my record. Yeah, woman, you know, woman. When you have Dota and your girl at the same time, it's hard. I'm too honest. Yeah, I'm a very honest guy, dude. I just speak whatever is the truth. I don't want to go I don't do anything like gimmicky, or I don't say anything that I don't do. But anything, even in Dota, I have the same spirit. I only show you guys stats that prove what's happening now. So every time when I talk about something about Dota, I'll bring out stats. We can't just imagine something. Tell you trash cards and teams to I give them back. What do you mean by that? Go overview for everyday point. Okay, but I score. Like the highest is 81, but I score 143 for teams. That's high. That's my highest score for teams. That's higher than the stats you're giving me. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's correct. Yeah, but no, we're not the same thing. You're wrong. Shrapnel J 1025. Women and men are not the same thing. They're very different thing. They're crazy thing. Women's are crazy. Trust me. TNC or LFY? TNC or LFY? Who do I think will win? Okay, good question. I think TNC will win. Although in my bracket prediction I predicted LFY will win, but after watching yesterday's match, I think TNC will win tonight's match. What's better on offlane? What do you mean what's better on offlane? You mean player cards for Fantasy Challenge today? I think LFY is the strongest tonight for offlaner. 11 is also good. If you look at the score here, we talk with stats, right? So Inflame's here, 11's here. It's quite far apart, you can see, from high to low, but his 10.7 and 12.5 is pretty close. But I'll go for LFY instead of 11 if I were you. Yeah, I said 99%. Yeah, I mean, 19 from the group stage, 99% LFY will win TNC. But after yesterday's performance, I think the underdogs will win and the stronger team will lose. That's what I'm thinking. I might be wrong. Who knows? Shit will happen. You know, if shit happens, TNC will be the champion of TI7 and all the Pinoys will, you know, will be even, will get even more how do I put it? All the Pinoys will be even cockier in the Southeast Asian server. Don't let TNC win. Yeah, if TNC win, the Southeast Asian server is gonna go crazy, in my opinion. They'll say Pinoy TI7 champ, Pinoy TI7 champ, or some new memes will come out. But they're strong. They're strong. They're not a weak team. They're not. They're actually doing better without Abed in the TNC team, to me. Who is the other support? You mean this guy? Solo? You mean the other support for TNC is 1437. That's their captain, I think. 1437 have a lot of experience. I think this is the guy that's pulling the team together in strategy. China #1, yeah. Chinese Toto, best Toto. It's gonna be all Chinese, maybe. Who knows? Listen, go to the overview in your fantasy tracker, okay? Do you want to see something? Pinoys will scream out loud, yeah. Do I think Abed is overrated as a 10K? I don't think he's overrated as a 10K. I think his team's biggest weakness is everyone needs to play around Abed. So if Abed is crushed, the whole team is gone. Like, it's just like Miracle and RTZ getting crushed. So they need to have some new strats and stronger. I think DC needs another player. This DC really needs another core player that's as good as Abed, so that if Abed gets crushed, they still have another chance. You hate buffering? Oh yeah. I think I will finish this live chat very soon. I think if there's no more questions, I'll stop the live stream and go back to my Twitch account. So whoever wants to watch my casual Dota or keep chatting with me can go to my Twitch account. Why not all 5 cards from TNC or LFY? Why must? Okay, Putra Selangor. Let me explain this. Okay. Why must I choose every different team? Because this is the strategy. This is the strategy that get me the highest fantasy points. It's 570 fantasy points in one day. So of all the 8 teams that's gonna play tonight, this is the strategy. This is the best one. There's 8 teams. Pick five players from 5 different teams, and you will have a very high score. At least if one of your favorite team fucked up, the whole system doesn't crash. And my lowest score is this day. When I focus too much on OG, I only get 315 score for day 4 because I focus too much on OG. See? And for day 3, because I do the insurance strategy, I got 570 points. And for 8th of August, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 5 players from 5 different teams. Yeah, I've explained this a million times actually in every of my video, because people come in late, but it's okay. I'm a very patient guy. It's just that maybe the viewers will get sick of it. But this is my job. I'm trying to help the people that come in to my live stream late to understand why do we do this, and what is this video about, and what is this video for. It's for you guys to decide which is the best player for you guys, and not just copy and paste mine. Yeah, so let's say day one. Day one I made the same problem as well. Like I have the same problem. I focused too much on EG, so I'm only scoring 443. But on day 3, when I use the insurance strategy, I'm scoring 570. So this is overall the best strategy, or maybe I picked the right players as well. So it's about statistic and strategy. Okay. So it's a combination of both. Like we look through the statistics and the strategy. I could be wrong. I could have less points than you guys. You guys might figure out something better than me today. Or if you guys all in LFY and LFY did really well, they might have the you guys might be scoring higher than me. I mean, I could be wrong, but the question now is there's 8 teams and you don't know which team's gonna fucked up, right? What if you bet all in LFY and TNC actually win the game? Stop this, go sleep. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired, man. I'm so tired because I try to watch every game. Even I missed 2 games because I fell asleep last night. The last 2 games, I woke up and I went back and download the replay and rewatch the whole thing before I start this video. That's why this is one of the reasons I'm late today as well. Stream on Twitch is better or YouTube? I don't know. I think YouTube has more people, in my opinion. But Twitch is for casual gaming that I don't want it to be recorded. But YouTube is something like this, like whereby I want it to be recorded so that other people can see. So it's more of a professional point of view overall. But in Twitch is more like a casual, fun chat. So there's nothing too serious when I go back to Twitch. Thanks for subscribing to my Twitch channel. I think someone subscribed to my Twitch. Why teams if I think TNC will not win? Okay, here's the thing. In day 3, TNC did not win. Right? TNC did not win on day 3, but he's the highest score. There you go. That's my answer. Why teams? They lost every game on day 3, but they're the highest score. God, this is true, man. 143. This one card is almost higher than my 1 day score, so why not go with teams? There you go. Answer. Question answer. And another thing is from the statistics. Teams is the highest scoring player in the whole TI7 right now. He's the only one scoring above 20. See, the second highest is Kaka. Okay? And he's not even close to teams. That's why I picked teams. Teams is the strongest card I have right now. I'm from Australia. Perth, Australia. Black. Yes, winning and losing is not the main factor, but who can score higher? Look at this. If you hover your mouse over the card, it shows kills, death, creep score, GPM, tower kills. They might lose the game, but he have a lot of wards planted. That's why he got such a high score. My friend list is so full. I'm so sorry, part-time D player. I want to add more friends, but my account is like in Steam, like the friend list is so small. Not overview. Try it once in your fantasy tracker. Fantasy tracker. You want me to go to overview? This one? You want to look at the overview? Is that what you want? Yeah, I'm learning how to upgrade my Steam level, man. It's so hard. I tried so many ways, but I can't find the right way to upgrade my Steam level. Yeah, I'll try and upgrade my Steam level first, and after TI maybe I'll try and upgrade my Steam level, and I see if I can add more people. But I'm mostly playing solo MMR because I want to try and get to 6K as fast as possible. Why do you want me to open the overview page? Someone asked me to open this. Semi highest point is 80.3, lowest. SamH and Inflame, is that your question? Okay, here's how you get your score, right? Mayday NVIDIA. So you want to pick between SamH and Inflame, is that what you mean? But you can't make up your mind. I think they're both very strong. I think I would go for Inflame if I were you, instead of SamH. If I were you, I would just pick Inflame because Alpha is way stronger. Yeah, he scored big on one day, but the total average Inflame is a bit higher in total average. I would go for higher average, in my opinion, instead of higher one day, because he's only high on one day, but the rest of the day Inflame still has a higher score than him. That's what I think. I mean, that's my opinion. For you, you make your decision. Yeah, I mean, I like Burning and all, but I didn't expect Burning to win Liquid, to beat Liquid on day one. I didn't really expect that. What are my thoughts on replacing Resolution with Monet and Inflame? I think it's a good replacement. Whoopi Goldberg. Replacing Rezo with Monet is okay. Yeah, Monet is a strong guy, and Inflame with Universe is also good. I think it's a good choice. Go for it. You might even score higher than me by putting those two cards. Law Putra Selangor. What is the next question again? Just have two offlane cards, Mind Control and Universe. Mind Control and Universe, they're both good. Go for anyone. It's good. What's my age? I'm a full-time YouTuber and streamer now, so I don't have any money to survive. I rely on the donation from my fans for the moment because I'm not sponsored, and yeah, I'll be trying my best to make more good videos that can help you guys. For those who like to support me by donating, you can donate to my PayPal. It's in my Twitch channel. But for those who just want to watch for free, it's okay as well, because by watching my video, you also help me generate my personal income. I can change my card even when time is over. Yeah, yesterday I think we can still change the card before the game, or the game just started. Teams was only good for 1 day. Why do you think he will score high? I think his average score is good as well. I think his average score is pretty good on teams. I mean, someone else could score higher than teams, but I'm just going for him because he gave me the highest score on day 3. How many points do I get in total in 7 August? Less than 150. Very bad score. I have 2 offlane cards, Mind Control and Universe cards. Any cards to recycle? No, don't recycle any of those cards. Keep it first. Keep if the team is not eliminated yet, keep those cards. Rezo had 2-hour game, so I don't know if his average can be compared 1 by 1. Yeah, true that. But in average, he has a long ass game as well. Like they have really, like Rezo have really good in day 1 as well, scoring 90. Who knows what will happen today? Maybe he will have a longest game as well against EG. These two teams can really drag the whole game. EG can defend Mega Creeps for 2 hours, man. These guys are the same. They're no difference. They can be really long ass. One of the games can go really long, because none of them want to give up when defending Megas, I think. Nah, I'm not rich. I'm broke as hell. Yeah, that's why when I do the video, I actually bring out the stats and go for the top 3 and let you guys think about who should be your top 3 choices. So, I mean, there's so many stats to look at. Don't confuse yourself with too many stats. Just go for average score and just view it. Just do it from there, because too many stats will confuse you for which to choose. So to make it simple, the strategy is simple. Just pick 5 cards from 5 different teams today and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Any players can do. They're all good players. They're not bad players. I just favored these players over the other players because of from the stats. That's all. What do I think about Miracle today? I think Miracle is going to do better than yesterday, for sure. Snoopy 10. I think Miracle is going to do very good compared to yesterday. I mean, it's going to do a lot better, way better than yesterday. I'm just so pissed off. I just don't want to pick Miracle anymore because I'm so sad for the score yesterday he gave me. 27. What the hell? What the hell? Thanks for your donation, Yang Pei Pei. You guys don't have to donate a single cent watching my videos. Don't worry about donating. Donating is for just for people who really but if you want to donate, it's okay, but you don't have to. This video is just to help you guys get the better score and out of your fantasy challenge. Okay, if there's no more new viewers in the channel and there's no more questions, I think I should start ending this video now. Yeah, man, they're so disappointing, man. Yeah, Snoopy 10. I mean, oh my god, they're upsetting. Or if you guys want to chat about something else before the main event starts, you have questions? Ask me. Sure. Which team has most matches today? Okay. 8 teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These 8 teams have the same matches today. There's no team is playing more games than the other team unless they go to game 3. Mid 1 or Monet? I think mid 1, in my opinion. Mid 1 have why do I say mid 1? Because mid 1 has an average score of 17.3, but Monet has 16.6. Sumil or RTZ? Go RTZ. Don't go Sumil. I mean, go Sumil. Don't pick RTZ. Sumil has better score than RTZ. RTZ is like at the bottom. Lol, 5 fantasy points at 30 minutes. Oh my god. I'll go live again tomorrow. Probably a bit earlier. It's right. But RTZ is 10k. I mean, it's not about MMR. This fantasy points is just how they do in the game. Doesn't matter. Like last year, 9k MMR. None of the 9k MMR make it through the finals. All of them fail. MMR is just a number sometimes, I think. It doesn't mean they're anything above 7k is their level. They're about the same level. In the pro scene, I think in these pro teams, their MMR actually doesn't reflect their gameplay. Actually, Dandy was right. Yes, MMR is just a number. Lol. Is there anything else you guys want to discuss about, or any more questions? If there's no more questions, I'll stop the stream here because it has been on for 2 hours and 14 minutes. And I'll go back to my stream in Twitch, and you guys can chat with me there as well. Dandy is always right. Okay, so thanks for watching and dropping by to see my predictions for today, and we'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Should you trust Miracle and Sumil again? I don't know. I don't trust them anymore. After yesterday, I don't trust them anymore. So yeah. Same time, maybe same time, maybe a bit earlier. I can't be sure yet. My time is not fixed yet because, you know, shit happens in life. And I'm trying my best to watch every game and try and write down notes, like important notes about the main event. So I'm really tired. I'll go back to my Twitch stream and play some Dota games before the main event starts. And I'll see you guys there on my Twitch channel. If you guys don't find me on YouTube, I'm usually on Twitch. And if I'm not on Twitch, I'm probably busy doing something else. But I'm usually either on any of the channel. How much is my MMR? Another curious about my MMR. 3.289. You're 8.7k. Wow, you're very pro. And my comments is higher than my MMR, which is very weird. You're just 100 MMR. Doesn't really matter. I'm trying to fight my way up to 6k. Join me on Twitch. I'll play solo MMR games on Twitch. Trying to 2k MMR. Negative 2k. Lol. Uh, 5k. You're good. Intan Purnama. That's good. That's a good MMR. I think try and make it above 6k, because that's where the respective pro MMR is. Try playing as Southeast Asian server. I play in Southeast Asian server. This is why my MMR is stuck in 3k. I live in Australia, but I play in Southeast Asia, so I get higher ping as well. I get higher ping, I get higher latency for my MMR, so it's not easy for me. Pro Bole. La. You're not playing rank games. Yeah, rank games is really heartbreaking sometimes. It just makes, if you have the wrong teammates, your MMR is fucked. So this is my solo in my party now. Solo. Okay, see you guys on my Twitch stream. I'll start my Twitch stream in 5 minutes after this video, so catch you guys there. And yeah, Southeast Asia is toxic. And we'll see you again tomorrow on my live stream on YouTube as well. I'm probably gonna start maybe in between 5 to 7 p.m. Singapore time, or maybe 4 to 7 p.m. Singapore time. If that's a better time zone for everyone to understand. I live in Perth. I share the same time zone as Singapore and Malaysia, by the way. Bye, and thanks for supporting my channel, and thanks for staying here, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate everyone's support. See you. Bye. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you guys too. Bye. See you guys in Twitch now, after 5 minutes.